Hello there. Today's message from Spirit is things have changed. However, it's better than you could possibly have imagined. Hello there, my peeps. Welcome to another message from Spirit. Today's topic Spirit wants you to know that things have changed, but it's much better than you could have ever thought. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. I'm going to ask that white light surround us. As above, so below. The circle is cast. No negative things may go. We are safe and protected, and we call upon truth from the ancestors, the angels, the spirit guides, and the ascended masters. All right. Now, the first thing that Spirit wants you to know is your life is a movie, and you are the star. You are creating your life. Every moment of your existence is a scene in the same story. Only your unique touch can turn it into a masterpiece. Embrace the power of self expression as you take center stage in your own life, in the movie you have created about yourself. Trust in your ability to advance the plot and change the narrative. Because when you can do this, you can shape the narrative into whatever you want it to be. Write a script that reflects your heart's desire and your soul's longings. Put pen to paper, Spirit saying, this is really important. Remember that challenges make your story interesting and are stepping stones to growth. Triumphs are shining moments of celebration. With each scene that you create, find the courage to show your vulnerability, your love, and make sure that it's riddled with joy. Become a nuanced, interesting character in the story of your life. Audiences applaud those who strive to leave an intelligible mark. Okay? Something that can't be seen, but they remember you. That's what they want. And those who aren't afraid to show both their strength and flaws stand the test of time. Spirit also wants you to know that tomorrow seems to be the busiest day of the week for you this week. You see, a tall list of tasks weighs heavily on your mind. It's okay. Put them down. Once again, put pen to paper. Know that as you do it, you cross it off. Spirit says quit procrastinating and do what you have been saying you will do. Today, relief and peacefulness await. Now, guys, Spirit needs you to understand that you are in the right place, right where you're supposed to be right now. And things are changing. They've already changed in ways that you haven't quite figured out yet. But Spirit wants you to know that it's better than you thought. And when I say Spirit, it's like a combination of all of them too, because they all kind of talk at once sometimes. Guys, you need to understand that right now, it's not the right time, Spirit's saying. The Ascended Masters are telling me, sweet victory. Mountains that stood in the way of your cherished goals are crumbling. Regardless, all resources must be used correctly. The situation still requires perseverance and the unorthodox ability to stay ahead of problems. It is that foundation for any success that you have to build still. But you are working on it. You are on the right path. They want me to reiterate that you are building the foundation for your success. and you have an unorthodox ability to stay ahead of the problems, but you're not done yet. You will awaken from the call of great deeds very, very soon. This current cycle is over. Things have changed so much, more than you're aware of. You see, very big victories are not far away. They come to you naturally because you possess the polished qualities of a leader. Your confidence is not in the future strengths, it's in what strengthens you. How could it not be? They're saying that the vector of happy accidents, it guides you in an unexpected, yes, okay, unexpected direction, slowly transforming your perception of the situation, okay? Now, this has been going on for the last 2 to 3 months. This has been a very gradual perception shift, Spirit's saying. That's one of the reasons why things have changed. Because when you change your perception, you change your reality. It's pumped you full of confidence, and you know where your boundary lines are. And you know what it is that you need to do, and you're getting very, very clear on how to do it. And you're taking action steps to get it done. And these are all very good vectors because you are on the right path. You have the right point of view. It conquers any dilemma. Come to think of it, Spirit says, the right point of view conquers human civilizations at times. However, the Ascended Masters are sitting here going, the bird of fortune soars up, and it rises higher and higher, trailing news by the tail, but that news is a surprise. And one of your greatest surprises will always be finding out that you could do what you thought you never could. Congratulations. You've already done it. Keep doing it. Keep challenging yourself. Keep pushing that line. Because in only 1 to 2 weeks, it gives rise to universal recognition, a rare prize for such exquisite ingenuity. Now, Spirit knows that things are not always easy. The energy right now is that you're looking in the mirror going, what is real, what is not? Where does true love lie? Is it coming? Is it not? But in reality, here's the thing. You have to be able to love yourself fully in order for you to find true love, because true love has to start with you. And you have to be in that energy. Because once you love yourself, flaws and all, strengths, weaknesses, okay, all of it, once you love yourself and you get in that energy and you become more tolerant of those around you because they are being their authentic selves too. They can't help but being that, right? Then you start walking down that honoring path. And that honoring path is filled with intuition. And Spirit saying, you need to listen to this. Listen to it well. Because this is going to guide you through some joyous fun. And that's the thing. You need that energy here in your life. You need that self-confidence. You need that energy of true love where I love myself. I am beautiful. You need the energy of joyous fun. And understand that you do have a new beginning coming. It's actually already there. You just can't see it. That's one of those things that have already changed. Your new beginning is here. And it leads you down a new path. And it's so much better than you could have ever thought. And it's filled with people around you that you consider family. Now, some of you would think that's good, and some of you would think that's bad. But the fact of the matter is, they're family, right? So because they're family, you got to accept them too, no matter what. Sometimes that's not easy. It's really not. And there's a lot of resistance in regards to this, okay? They suppress what they're feeling. You suppress what you're thinking and feeling. There's a lot of timid emotions going along, a lot of resistance. But perhaps they're also a secret admirer, and they don't have the guts to tell you. They don't know how to tell you. Spirit said be open to how things evolve and go from here. Okay? You're going to be spending a lot of time with friends. You're going to be moving on, all right? You're living in the moment, you're having fun. Spirit says that joyous energy, that fun energy, it's on its way. Remember, though, that life can change in an instant. So make sure you've got that keepsake. Okay? Your perception has to be square at all times. I know that sounds weird, but listen. Okay? You've learned from the past. You've made the memories. You've moved on, right? So now you're focused on the here and the now. And you're filling yourself with unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, okay? Affection, attraction. And you're treating yourself well. It's that whole self-indulgence vibe, right? And you're focusing on you and your self-worth, and you're taking the time to heal things. And you're getting over some of the things that have caused you pain in the past, because everybody knows a hurt person hurts other people, Spirit's saying. So do your shadow work. Make sure you show love to yourself, right? That self-appreciation. And then out of the blue, Spirit's saying, it's just going to come in. There's going to be like sudden change. And there's all this shocking news, right? And it's because things have already changed. You just don't know it yet. And that's what Spirit's telling you. It's coming. They're saying that this surprise, this epiphany, this upheaval, this transformation is going to completely change your world. And that's why it's going to be better than you thought. Because you are like the phoenix. You rise from the ashes. This is a new phase, a new beginning. Just like Spirit said earlier. You're rekindling the passion that you have for you and your life. When this renews, transformation and growth happens. And yes, you may change your mind about some stuff, and that's okay. Be careful of a karmic relationship that is coming around you. Because here's the thing, even though things have changed and it's better than you thought, you still have some things from the past to clear up, some loose ends. Okay? And this karmic relationship, Spirit saying, it makes you feel triggered, that you're in turmoil, that there's resentment, that there's lessons you still haven't learned, that you're questioning yourself. So just let go and love you and be right here, right now, knowing you have that new beginning. You are starting over, and you are going to be like the phoenix from the ashes. Let go of that fear of abandonment. Let go of chasing whatever it is that you've been chasing, and let the universe bring it to you. Because I promise you, the universe has already heard you. However you see deity, it's heard you. Spirit saying, let it go. Don't be that chaser in a codependent relationship with whatever emotion that you have to have. Make better, healthy choices, okay? Spirit's been talking a lot about making better choices. So maybe you need to drink some more water. Maybe you need to get better rest at night. Maybe you need to get some more exercise. Maybe you need to go see a doctor. Maybe you need to take some vitamins. I don't know. That's between you and Spirit, however you need to be. But Spirit's saying, do healthy choices. Become healthier. Because when you make healthy choices for yourself to improve your life, it is showing yourself self-love. Okay? It is showing yourself self-care. It makes you happier. You do matter. And if you do not take the time to change your world, and it's simply by continuing on the path you're on and making better choices, be steering clear of that karmic relationship, but you're rising. And just, focus on that self-worth. Take the time to heal. Show yourself some appreciation. These are what Spirit's saying. Healthier choices are needed. But in the end, like the dragonfly, you're going to rise high. And with rainbow wings, be light-hearted, they're saying. You'll find out things. And if you stand in the light to be seen who you are, you will adapt, you will change, and you will heal. Now, my friends, this is an important message from Spirit today, okay? And they've got a little bit more left to say, so just bear with me. They had a lot to say today. Oh, they had a lot to say today. I'm being told that when you feed on the past, when you drag it around with you, it keeps our brains safe, but it keeps our hearts entrapped. Set it free. If we live in fear, we can become enthralled with the past, reliving memories of danger and pain to stay safe. But life in the present, where our heart is beating, where we are breathing, we need to be here. We need to be right now. We need to be in our heart to feel the enthusiasm it takes to create an awesome future. It's okay. It really is. Because they want you to know that going forward, you stand at the gate of a portal, and at this gateway is living a life you love. Okay? You have that choice. You can live that life you love, okay? But it's guarded by your fear. Push past your fear and your self-doubt to realize your own power and connect with your aliveness. They're also saying that in each of us is connected to the cosmos, okay? And it's the fundamental mechanics of the universe that makes our world go round. So trust your own inner wisdom. Trust that instinct within you, they're saying. The complex forces that brought the universe into its current order are, in essence, who you are. This is it. Deep down, you will know what is right for you. Think for yourself. Nobody knows you better than you. And that's one of those things that have changed because you know this. You've learned this. They're saying that you are your words. When we speak, we can speak from a space of confidence, kindness, love, uncertainty, or fear. Next time, before you speak, see if you can find out what space you are speaking from. Do you need to change that space? Where's your emotions at in regards to that? Now, the angel of abundance is talking to me, and it says you're on the right plan. You really are. You need to do some efficient budgeting. Practice efficient budgeting, track your income and expenses, and allocate funds wisely and adjust your budget as needed to stay financially healthy. And in today's times, it's kind of strange because you also have a lot of debt management that you need to take care of. So take control of your debt. List your debts. Prioritize high interest ones. Create a repayment plan and avoid accumulating new debt right now. They're saying when you do this, this leads to long-term wealth planning. So plan for the long term. Dream big. Set financial goals for retirement. Invest in long-term assets and create a roadmap to achieve your desired future. Because they're saying things are changing for you. And it's better than you could have ever thought. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of Messages from Spirit. Love and light, peace and progress. Stay safe out there.
Hi there. My name is Dr. EmberLlynne, and as a psychic and medium, I pride myself on accuracy. There is no greater joy for me than being able to serve as the mouthpiece of spirit and provide you with accurate, honest, and insightful advice. I possess various abilities, including clairvoyance, clairsentience, precognition, and empathy, which allow me to tap into the spiritual realm and receive guidance from higher beings. Those things like ascended masters, as well as angels and the dead. These gifts have been honed through years of practice and connection with the spiritual world. Through my clairvoyant abilities, I'm able to see images and visions that provide insight into your past, present, and future. My clairsentience allows me to sense emotions and energies from both the living and those who have passed on. With precognition, I can receive intuitive information about upcoming events in your life. And as an empath, I am able to deeply understand and connect with your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It is my absolute honor to use these skills to help guide you towards better understanding of yourself and your path in life. With every reading or session, my intention is always to provide you with clarity, validation, healing, and empowerment. What separates me from everyone else? Well, I will give you the messages from the other side, on top of the fact that I will give you clarity with tarot, oracle cards, and runes. I also read the energy of a situation, so you get a comprehensive picture about what's going on, what's being felt, and what's up and coming. I look forward to talking with you very soon.